I'm gonna protect us from them. Fuck it, I don't want to go back in the army and fight that fucking giant again.
I'm gonna peek through the hole they ripped in the thing you do.
Okay.
How's the captain looking? I mean, I know he's
Still dead?
still dead.
Cursory glance. I mean,
Because
no
I hadn't
movement.
seen him dead
Can I spare the dying the captain? Is he a creature?
You can try.
Okay.
Is that all?
Is he a creature?
I mean,
yet. Yeah.
I don't know if everything
yeah,
counts like
creature. That counts.
Okay.
No?
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna try to spare the dying the captain.
Creatures like
Is it
cats.
out of the card?
Really.
Roll an intelligence check for me.
I am gonna pull out my manacles and
17
manacles
plus
the big dude.
19.
You can tell just from a quick glance, this man's been dead for way longer than a minute.
Okay.
So, from kind of around the other side of the cart, you kind of hear, "Oi, what's going on?
Oh Lord.
Oi!
Everything's fine.
All right, well, I'm back to bed.
Good. We'll need you rested up.
Aye.
I guess I'll find out in the morning.
I'm gonna walk over to this guy. I'm gonna stand here, and I see the other one now quivering as well, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna look to the both of them, and I'm gonna say, it's time for you to learn how to make your own decisions. Leave this now, and find your way through the forest. Now it's your turn to figure out how to live.
In the blizzard, man? I mean, can we at least have the furs? We'll leave the food. We're only getting the food for him.
Max, they're only guilty of a weak spine. Something's in the depths. Too much.
But we can just go.
They have the furs. Is that what?
They're both of them have dropped them currently. Like for this guy, there's like a pile kind of in this area. You've got the pile that he had.
Or do they just have the polar bear furs?
All they had was the polar bear furs, and a couple like stacks of rations.
So you think we should just let them walk?
Chuck the polar bear fur at that guy because I assume it's pretty heavy. Just like kick him in the butt. Just like get out of here.
Planning on deserting their post.
You turn and you look, and you can see neither of these guys look good. They're like, especially Aiden. He's like got blood kind of running out the corner of his mouth. He's got like a welt on his eye that's already starting to like swell. But you can just tell from a quick glance, neither of these guys are probably going to make it in this weather.
I have a thought along with what you just said.
What do you think, Silas?
If we send them out there, they are 100% going to die. Like, there's basically no chance of their survival.
They were gonna
You and I
leave us
both
to-
heard dire wolves again earlier.
Yeah.
So,
They
during
didn't
all of
realize.
this kerfuffle, they've most likely only gotten closer. If we send them with any of our belongings, like if we send them away with anything, they're just going to die. And if we send them with our things, they're going to die with our stuff that we could have used. So, if we want them to die, that's one decision. The other option is keeping them with us and keeping the supplies. But
I mean,
that's kind of what it looks like right now.
We'll help you. I mean, if you don't want us here, we'll go.
You, shush. The people are talking.
The PCs
Roll a
are
perception
talking.
check for me.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh no.
7.
Oh, mamma mia.
I mean, Bear's unconscious.
He sure is.
Is it?
They need to be punished accordingly.
What do you propose?
We keep them and take them back.
Bound.
Let the
Let the
King's Guard decide what to do.
Yes.
Yep.
We bind
I
the
can tell
two.
them everything that happened. How
There you
they
go.
assisted in the captain's death. If we don't want to have their death on our hands directly, we can let them
Ooh.
deal with
I
it.
didn't know there was a
Counterpoint.
person under all
Captain's
the
death. We should probably kick him out of the cart. Or, well, no. Do we need to take his body back? Oh, God. I say surrender him to the elements, but that's the druid's
Let's,
perspective.
Let's play to both angles. We'll take the living back with us, and you can tell the king what of, and he'll do what he does with them. And
Taking Bear might not be the best idea.
terrible as this sounds, we'll leave Bear and the king
Yep.
to cover our trail, so those dire wolves will stop and won't follow us anymore.
Captain, he's not a king, is he?
No.
Holy fuck, he's not a dead king.
No.
Okay. I was like, holy shit, wait, we have a dead king on our hands? Okay.
Yikes.
I mean, we can perform rites. What was his religious affiliation? Is that your department? Your department? My department? Who's got this one?
Your
I mean,
department.
technically his department.
Cool.
Or yours.
Either or.
Do you believe in the forest?
We'll go with yes.
The forest.
Like, did he follow her, or was he just like, yeah, she's a thing?
The second one.
I suppose it's better.
How much of a respectable man was this leader that you were following?
More so than anyone I followed to this point.
Huh.
I'll give him a good funeral.
That bar was set real low.
Still feel like these two guys need to be tied up or something. I know you have rope.
I have
I have
manacles.
rope too. You have manacles.
Roll
Yeah.
perception check for me.
You perv.
Hey,
advantage
I don't
this time.
judge. You shouldn't either.
Okay, so 20.
As you look over, you notice that before where Bayer's chest was shallowly going up and down, it is completely still at this point.
Okay. Bear's dead.
Oh, that's why you were rolling those.
So, do you just say that like in character? Like, well, Bear's dead.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Alright, well, I'm not performing rites for him.
My bad.
Oh boy.
He can be.
Do we just push him off the?
Wolf bait since he's dead.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna
And he
do
killed my
anything,
captain
we'll leave him
and
here
fuck
for
that guy.
Yeah. Leave him for the wolves. We should at least try to bury the cat. Oh shit, the wolves are just gonna eat the captain's
Yeah.
corpse now too. Shit.
Yeah.
Also still a blizzard.
If we can carry the captain on the cart without it killing any of us, that's ideal. But if not, then we can not do that.
Tell me how your captain would have felt about this. Would he have given his life to save you?
He would have preferred that his men lived over him, if he could make the decision himself. So he would not be mad.
Wow,
He
you
would
do
man.
not get that from first impressions.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you're telling me that man would have preferred that you lived instead of died?
Insight check.
Over him?
Well, would he have preferred you to live over himself?
You would have, yeah, you would have.
Yes.
He was a pretty decent captain.
Okay.
Then hear my proposal. Though it's grievous and wretched, we leave both his body and Bear's either ablazed or obviously in the snow for the dire wolves to find. Give us enough time to get out of here safely. Give his body to a good cause. Let nature take its course and we move on. We carry his body, could slow us down and we could get caught and we may not make it out of the storm.
He used the word he used the phrase "let nature take its course," so I'm all for performing rites for him, but leaving him for the wolves so they can survive the winter.
I gotta burn his body. I don't want to be eaten by wolves.
Okay.
By-
Well, we have here
by
is a
issue with
religious
those circumstances. If we
debate.
light these bodies on fire, what's
As
more
a-
appetizing to a wolf than burning meat?
raw frozen meat.
They could have adapted, it's true. That's my proposal. We leave the two bodies, cover our tracks, and we
Yeah.
keep moving.
That's
His body
what
can be
it's-
given to protect you and your men. If that's what he would have preferred. I don't think we'll make it back carrying extra bodies. We're already hindered as it is.
I think the decision's not easy, but it's the best one. Let's do that.
Agreed. I guess get your perv manacles on these guys.
I only got one, so you're gonna have to share.
So, this is our get along set of manacles.
So I presume you're gonna help round up the guys.
I'm gonna put manacles on one of
He's
them.
gonna
and then
manacle.
tie
We'll take
rope with
rope.
the other.
We'll tie the other one up. Put those two guys in the carriage. We're gonna get the two bodies out. Put them. I would say kind of just as open on the trail as we could find.
Kind of
And
just in the
then
middle of the
I'm gonna
road.
look at Sven and I'm gonna say, Sven, would you prefer to let these men stay and freeze, or would you prefer me to light them and let this be a beacon to anything following us?
if we're using them for the purpose we've stated, I think staying and freezing would be better. Would buy us more time.
So we'll
Anyway.
put them out in the forest. Kind of hop back in the carriage.
I real quick just do a quick prayer to Melandru, basically saying give these bodies back to nature and hopefully have this one soul cleansed and have this one go on into the forest to come back. Or
Roll a
whatever.
religion check for you.
Me?
Yes.
I've done that before. Shit.
Hmm?
13 plus religion, 4, so 17.
17. Okay, so as you kind of say this prayer, you kind of see like your arms glows faintly, and it's kind of like brightens up a little bit and then dissipates back down.
As me and Sven are pulling the bodies out to the kind of edge of the trail and forest and stuff, where we're leaving them. I just said,
Wait, before
Silvus
they
is out
take
there
the
with us,
bodies,
Yeah, so this is what you.
before they take the bodies, can I check to see if he's got like a sword or anything on his body? The captain?
Captain?
Yeah.
Can we go
Wow.
back 20 minutes?
First
and
D&D
steal
group
some
to never loot the body. Way to go, guys.
No,
we
no,
did
hold
it.
on. Hold on. Does he have a sword?
He's just like, can we go back about 20
Um,
minutes? I forgot to check this guy for shit.
I'm not like
I
patting him
forgot to
down,
look
I'm
the
just
room.
looking.
I'll let you retcon to look. If you go back later after they're doing these rites, because you didn't really step in and state explicitly that you wanted to look through them. So I'll let you know if you saw anything. So roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Also, who are you checking? I feel like you'd have a problem with that.
Yeah.